Is he still with us? No.
Wanabotay.
What's that, the Harbinger? Actually, that looks like an old... Wow, what is that? That is a messed up ship. Oh, it's a Sith ship.
I have felt it too, my lord. A disturbance in the Force. It was difficult to make out, my lord. At first it was such a quiet thing. I did not notice it, but now I wonder as if it has always been there. I merely could not hear it before. The sound built so slowly, yet when you listen for it, you can make out the strains, even over the background life of the universe. Do you feel it is a... You are the darkness in which all life dies, my lord. All life exists to feed your power. And my life is yours. I beg you, please, let me die.
Oh, that's grim.
Yes, this disturbance echoes through the Force. I can follow it to its source and bring it to you.
So whatever this is consumes the Force if it's asking people to consume it. If its followers want it to consume life.
I will leave at once, my lord.
Interesting. Okay. Back to clearing out this facility, and then let's see. Getting more level ups, clearly. I'm gonna leave the mines there because they're gonna make killing that robot easier. Alright. Quick save because these guys are a cakewalk.
I hear you.
Yeah. Okay. We can get an angle. There we go. Oh, that's bad. They incapacitated the Jedi. Whenever my Jedi gets incapacitated, that's usually a bad sign.
Time to even the odds.
Inactive. Oh, those are a lot of droids. Impossible. I mean, it's inactive. Nice, 500 EXP for all that.
What's going on?
His next feat is definitely gonna also be Flurry of Blows. Actually, if we get Treat Injury... Yeah, we want to just upgrade his Flurry of Blows.
Let's go.
It's on the side of this door. Oh god. Those are never good to see. A what? Peter Spike.
Let's go. How do you like that?
Oh, that looks big. That's very big.
How do you like that?
Okay, well, that's all those. I don't know if I was supposed to blow up the HK unit. Checking something real quick. Yep, right, Fox? How are you doing, by the way? Okay. I haven't missed any of the HK parts. We want to build HK-47, so I don't want to miss any of his parts. Hopefully you're having a good day. Mechanically sealed and cannot be opened at this time. Oh, do we get to come back here? Alright, well, we blew everything up in here. And security door. A loot door. Parts. Datapad. Okay, we needed that. An AK with legs, right. Lockout bypass. Where's that lockout bypass? It's a droid item, wasn't it? Bypass, bypass. Alright, I guess we'll see when I get it. I'm doing great. I hope you are doing just as good. And you said you are, so. We're gonna be going to fight a boss currently. I'm expecting to get destroyed. Yep, there's a mech. Alright, YOLO! Tank droid. Force lightning is so broken.
What's going on?
Well, let's get my mines back, because clearly they didn't work. Actually, maybe one of them worked? Nope, they're both still there. This thing left me no loot. What kind of boss doesn't give you loot? Here, maybe, if I'm lucky? 5 frag grenades. Chemicals. An advanced med pack, really? Adrenaline stimulator. Okay, there's something useful. War bowcaster. We got a Wookiee item. Opponents. Arts. Destroyed turrets. There's nothing else hiding here. Alright, let me get to go open the hangar above us. Okay, I know I'm not ready to use the shuttle yet. The game does a great job of, like, rubbing in your face, like, hey, hey, You're not ready to use this. Hey, you can't use this yet. Okay, log out. Gonna quick save because I have a bad feeling. Take the shuttle to the shielded mesa in the polar region.
Statement. We have arrived too late. The target has evaded us. We must pursue it.
Oh, it's more H-Curry assassins.
They have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked here. The Bay Control computer likely will have a record of their departure. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the SHIELD network. However, the SHIELD network does not stretch over the polar region, which was the shuttle's apparent destination. Statement. Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Oh, these HK droids are out.
Well, this
for
can't
blood.
be any worse than last time. So that's the hole in the SHIELD network, huh? Doesn't look like much to me.
Really? We just can't stop getting shot down.
You've got to be kidding me. It's not my fault.
Oh, it's not. It's called we got shot down. Alright, these droids are dead.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing winds. I couldn't have done it better myself. Field assessment. I picked up on the heat forms of the Jedi and his allies. Activate the mines and prime the self-destruct sequences. Relieved statement. Oh, Jedi, it is good to see you intact. We were concerned that shooting down your shuttle would damage you irreparably. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities. Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect.
Irrigation
Eager
system.
threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints. Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, we will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder? Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi, there are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies.
No, they actually tanked those.
Let's settle this. Time to even the odds.
Oh, they got him right in the middle of a heal. Nice shot.
Egotistic praise. An excellent shot, even with the prevailing
Oh, and
winds.
this was an
I
autosave.
couldn't have done it better myself.
Hurry up and get up. I got questions to answer, and we got to kill these guys. This time I'm going to buff up rather than just jump head first into it.
Relief. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Where that came from?
Oh, that hits them all. This is a win.
Master. Systems failing, Master.
Alright. And then, where's it we want to go here? Let's level up Kreia while we're at it. So... we gotta get her the buff spells, too.
I hear you.
Quick save in case of a crash.
I hear you.
I hear you.
Because I wouldn't want to fight these guys again. Alright, let's check on our buddy here. Find a refuge. It's the only raised spot, I'm guessing, then. We just bailed on him. I feel so bad.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed. I will not warn you again. Drop your weapons, or we shall take them from you.
Do as they say. I sense we will come to no harm.
We didn't come here to fight.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are all the students? Curious.
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner we're out of here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current. Deep, deeper to its source.
Stop!
Wow.
Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield indeed. Do not worry.
So
Adam.
rude.
If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all
She is so
wage
rude.
war with the past, and it leaves its scars. I will not speak of yours, Atten, but there is a price for such things.
What? What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dajaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to read. I suspect the self-loathing that squirms within you gives you a curious strength. Your spirit, as diseased as it is, refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential is not yet spent.
Fine. I'll be your pawn. But I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason. And now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No. I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep.
Wow,
murder,
she
and be
just knocks him
silent.
out with the
I need
Force.
no distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Oh, great. What are we doing? Are we having a meeting with somebody? Yes, we are.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing. I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Have I returned? Looking for my ship.
Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hawk. It is not your ship. Unless you are admitting to the destruction of the Paragus mining facility.
Are you admitting to stealing the
Ebon Hawk
ship?
is here, safe. Its records and Navicomputer are being dissected to determine what caused the destruction of the Paragus facility. We're having some trouble with the Navicomputer, but I think with your cooperation, willing or otherwise, that will cease to be an obstacle. If it is your ship, perhaps I should be questioning you as to what happened, and why you destroyed the facility and murdered all the miners stationed there.
The miners were already dead.
A facility of over 150 personnel, all dead before you arrived. A childish story to mask your crime. And with the facility destroyed, you think there is no way to confirm your story. But I will pry the truth from you, I promise you that.
I'll be that asshole that just tells you. Of course I destroyed it.
At last you admit it. At least you have that much courage left. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking, putting yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done?
Yeah, destroyed 2 worlds with
No,
1 explosion.
Your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragus, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds. Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the intelligence option. It's almost as bad as the Jedi letting the other Rim worlds die.
So you still hold to your flawed convictions. If you think to anger me, you are wrong. How is it that you are not content to confine your ruin to yourself? You must spread it to others wherever you go. Ruin yourself with your actions if you will, but when your actions bring harm to others, then you must answer for it. The Sith? What do you mean?
Sith came after me.
Speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. And you encountered them on Paragus. But what would they want there? They can't have been looking for you.
Yeah, they believe I'm the last Jedi.
You? If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here.
They fight
Whatever
differently.
force they can bring to bear, it will matter not. If they face a true Jedi, they shall fall. We shall see. For now, the perspective on your situation has changed. I have your ship. I will return it to you. You must leave here before you place us in jeopardy. You shall find them north of here. You offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council. The Jedi is not something you embrace out of fear. The commitment is stronger than that, something you never seem to understand.
Yeah, I just want to help.
Perhaps. But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for it. Take your ship, seek them out. If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there we can call a council and see what can be done. Then I shall send you on your way.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us. Are you all right, Mistress?
The exile brought up feelings best left forgotten.
Forgive me, Mistress, but I must ask. The exile, I've never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachments. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, Mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here.
Set points gained. Okay. I'm gonna loot their entire facility now.
Why have you approached? You may... The mistress? She is meditating, and she does not wish to be disturbed. You may... We share the same father, and we all bear the face of our mother. It is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders. As I have said, it is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders.
We will be going for now then. They are being so rude. Hey. Wasn't his fault. Better than watch Miracle. Join us, Nightman Hawk, when you're ready to leave. We gained influence with the robots. I don't even know what I got. I looted it so fast. Oh, there's the Ebon Hawk. Well, still gotta find everyone else first.
Did you find what you came for? There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. You were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still. I see it now. The act has left its marks. Be warned, Unresolved events from our past can create wounds in the present and the future. And more importantly, they can distract you, weaken you. It could prove fatal against the enemies we face. There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atris, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious.
You cannot feel the Force.
Yes, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force-sensitive. Invade the mind of another. It is not something done carelessly, or when there is nothing to be gained. Plans are fragile things, and life often dashes expectations to the ground. Perhaps students will come to her in time. For now, she is surrounded by those who cannot feel the Force. No, her servants are not Jedi. This discipline... Invade the mind of a... Very well. He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
I am sorry, General. I must have lost consciousness in the crash. I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we? This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I had been told by the Republic that it was not in use.
You're welcome to travel.
General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship.
Come with me.
Very well,
We're gonna take him and Kreia for now.
Mistress, you summoned me.
I have a task for you. The exile is dangerous. I'm concerned that he was able to return to Republic space and reach Telos without my knowledge.
Mistress, the Harbinger was lost in transit. It was our failing.
What is done is done. But now I need you to travel with him.
Mistress...
I realize what I'm asking of you. And I am asking that you keep your purpose a secret, even from your sisters. I need someone to watch the exile closely, and let me know if he contacts the Sith. More importantly, I need you to study him closely. I need to know what he thinks, what he does. Become part of his group. Earn his trust. Get him to confide in you.
I will do as you ask, Mistress.
She's a snake.
But, Mistress, the exile did not seem to pose a threat to us.
Ah, but he does. Do not be fooled by the exterior. It is his nature you must beware. He fell to the dark side once. He will do so again. I am trusting you with this task, last of my handmaidens. Do not disappoint me. The galaxy, the Jedi, may depend on it.
See, the galaxy doesn't depend on it, but, like, I am definitely not to be trusted.
General? I'm fine, General.
Alright. See if we can't find a lightsaber or something here. Fiber mesh. There's a dark Jedi robe. Okay. That's just a little bit concerning, game. Alright, what does the dark Jedi robe do? Right.
You are the exile. She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was forbidden to you. You turned on your masters, your teachings, and yourself. That is not all she says. She says you know nothing of loyalty to any cause except your own animal instincts, and she told us why you fell to the dark side.
And why was that?
Atris says that you fell to the dark side in the Mandalorian Wars when you gave in to your lust for battle. Once you tasted war, you could not give it up.
So why didn't I stay fighting then?
Atris says when the Dark Lord Revan returned to the Republic, you did not march with them because you had fallen so far you could no longer feel the Force.
Anything else?
I believe that is the extent of her expressed feelings toward you. There are variations at times, but all rise from the same foundation. Yes, it is difficult sometimes for others to truly speak their heart or listen to it. The words often prove difficult, or they do not come at all.
What do you think of her heart is
Without
saying
having
then?
seen you and Atris fight, I cannot say. Battle is a pure form of expression. It is heart and discipline, reduced to movement and motion. Then her expressed feelings will have to suffice. Perhaps it may prove truer than conversing with words. In battle, the words are swept away, giving way to actions. Mercy, sacrifice, anger, fear. These are pure moments of expression.
Yeah, I'd like to ask
You
you
may
something.
ask. She said, you betrayed the Jedi by going to war when it was... That... Atris says that... Atris says when the Dark Lord read... So it was a matter of choice then. If Atris has erred in her...
I'd rather stab myself with a Bonton stunner.
I believe... You may... I honor the face of my mother. It is not something spoken of in the company of others. There's no need to apologize. You were merely remarking on something that you saw. There is no wrong in that. It is not a sensitive subject, but a subject that requires trust. You may ask. I am aware of this. There are many who went to war against the Mandalorians, and few returned. You were one of them. You may ask. I honor... I do not wish to... There's... Before you go, Exile, question for you, if I may ask it. Please.
It is like a cloud, a mist that drifts from living creature to creature, set in motion by currents and eddies. It is the eye of the storm, the passions of all living things turned into energy, into a chorus. It is the rising swell at the end of life, the promise of new territories and new blood, the call of new mysteries in the dark.
I see. Thank you both. I appreciate
That
you
was a
sharing
Sith
your knowledge
thing.
with me.
Oh, that was the dark side answer I got. Whoops. Well then. I gave a dark side answer apparently. I wonder if we can actually go see Atris. If it'll block me. Mr. Fix!
Ah, a curious thing. What lies behind it? Did she? Perhaps it is a meditation chamber of some sort.
The construction of this door is like nothing I've seen on Telos, and it is not the same as the rest of the facility here.
Okay, so this is a force-related chamber of some kind. So what does this door lead to? Okay, I'm not allowed to find out. Right, I've already looted all these. Alright, where next do I want to go? Well, first I want to loot the rune. Shield. So I guess we just board the Ebonhawk now? Yep, looks like it. Alright. For good. I don't think it's for good. I have to obviously come back.